To force them to admit it, that Tower of Babel has been endowed with a certain power. The function Its function as a language unification tower is to allow new life to be accepted as residents of Tokyo. In this situation, Utopia's world representative will be able to use this means to seize control of the majority of Tokyo. Immigrants They hack the majority rule system by sending immigrants under the control of MX Other to Tokyo. It will also be possible to create a game loop no matter what the other players do. Therefore, I would like to make a new request to Mononobe Kiyoma, a return to being the watchdog of the prize. MX Other's victory is also a victory for us who are in charge, and it should be accompanied by the awarding of legitimate prizes. That will come true if you return as a supervisor. That's all I have to say. Either winning or continuing the game, monitoring the prize is defined in the system as a mandatory requirement. Wait, MX Other is... Are they in cahoots with the management? I won't deny it. If you can think, then your answer will get the point across, right? That's cheating! That's terrible! I'm pretty sure Bertro was the only member of the three geniuses who didn't have alternate motives that his guild members didn't know about. How gracious of you. If you say so, don't you think it was all a ploy? The loop rewind game itself wouldn't work without the cooperation of future beings, right? Because from the past to the present, there was no technology to control time anywhere. So because they helped set up the game, the world of Utopia is basically guaranteed to win it. Everything in your life up until now has probably been planned from the very beginning. You and Kiyoma Mononobe were connected by the hexagram. I kept it a secret from you. Can you say this isn't a planned future? Curran's words echo in the old laboratory, a silence so deafening it fills the air. Maybe so. But here I am now. Still, my choice at this moment is the determination to not say I was betrayed. Tell me later, teacher. Curran and Clark, I won't follow Solomon anymore. Unfortunately, I have no intention of returning to being a game supervisor, just because someone told me to. Can you tell me your reason, Dad? Not a forgiven parent, Curran. That's what I thought when I saw you chasing after your brother. Curran, it seemed to me like you were forced to live your life. You knew your brother was watching you, because it seems like they find it hard to accept. It's because you seem to have some difficulty accepting the fact that your brother is watching you. Maybe I should follow in my brother's footsteps. I guess they're trying to pity him for being chased and try to persuade him in a cliched way. No, I won't deny your intentions. I don't deny that I was being followed. But if you say this was all there was, I want to tell you that it's not. That's all. No one can orchestrate everything. Even if you think you couldn't find any other way, still, there are futures no one can predict. Don't spout off words you already know. It's fine if it's just me, but what about my brother? Two of them? The amount of robots increased? Reminds me of something similar. Yarrow! Like, no way they copied the old one's duplication, right? I mean, no way they copied an artifact from the world of the old ones. At that time, during his battle with the genociders, Nyarlathotep used a space jump to increase his number to 5. The reasoning he gave was probably something like this. Because it exists anywhere in space. Yes, we can be anywhere in time. These are us who have been summoned from the future. This kind of feat is possible in the otherworldly future of utopia. In a world decided by majority vote, a life that does not control time can never compete with a life that does. The answer is this: we can bring ourselves from the future we choose. It's not certain that we can't compete. You won't know until you try. Kokuyugi-ken! Can I move? Yes. To our Shen, I can barely stand up. Curran had the two of them in the corner of her eye, but quickly pushed them out of her thoughts. If you show unnecessary hostility until another time jump, Curran, you think you've won, but this is your first time going down this route, right? So nothing has been confirmed yet. As a forefather and a father, I will show you. There is definitely a future in this world that no one can imagine. Is he using his sacred artifact? I thought he gave up the ring. Well, esteemed constellations, how does it feel knowing that one episode remains between you and viewing Chapter 16? Until next time, esteemed constellations, where I will return with Yoyogi Experimental Observatory 3.